Right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's live stream between the Lions and the Western Province. Now, it's going to be quite interesting because we all know that the South African teams will not be available, or the Springboks will not be available for this game. So, yeah, a lot is expected of this game. The Lions should walk away with this victory, but at the end of the day, it could be a really close encounter. So, yeah, a lot is expected. Let's quickly go through the team lineup for the Lions tonight. It is Evie Viljoen, Jumbo Lenga, Manuel Ras, Dan Kriel, Raps Maxwane, Brett Seilinger, and Dylan Smith for the Lions in the back line. And if you look at this lineup real quickly, you look at the key players and you see Evie Viljoen. Jumbo Lenga has been really good as well for the Lions and the Bulls previously. Manuel Russ is one of the players that will be looking to make his mark on this game. Dan Kriel, we all know the quality player that he is. Probably not as good as his brother Jesse, but he surely is on his way there. So a lot is expected of him. So hopefully he can step up to the plate today and deliver the goods as well. Right, I'm just struggling with the connection, guys, real quickly. If you would give me just a second, I'm going to try and sort that out real quickly for us. Right, I am back for this game, guys. So the kickoff has been taken by by the team Western Province, and the game is about 2 minutes into this game. So let's see how this is going to go. It is Godlin Masimla with the ball at the back of that ruck on around about on the 10-meter line for the Western Province inside their own half. So I didn't expect this game to start off so quickly, a little bit late, but we are here. And it's Tim Swill with the big up and under for the Western Province. Goes down to Max Wane, roundabout on his 10-meter line, steps Sergio Peterson, and he's still going as Max Wane. Now with a little kick ahead, but that is going to go way too far, and it goes over the dead ball line. So there's going to be probably, well, Western Province have the opportunity to either kick this, go for the scrum, or kick it from the 22-meter line. Barry says, "Hi, Guru. How's it going? It's going very well with me, Barry. Can't complain. It's just been a hectic week so far, and yeah, it was last minute for this one. I wasn't planning on doing this Currie Cup game, but in the end, I decided to do it anyway. And then Ethan says, "Come on, Western Province, you lack a thing." So the throw in taken there by the Western Province. Now Masimla. Off the back, it goes to Van Roos, makes a couple of meters up to the 10-meter line. Here comes Masimla again, up to Van Reenen. Dan Kriel, tries to make the tackle now. Sinatla trying to make a couple of meters up to the 10-meter line. He goes. Back inside, it goes to the Western Province, but they have knocked it on, and it's going to be scrummed down to the Lions roundabout on their own 10-meter line. Right, so we've had about 4 minutes in this game already, guys. So a little bit late. Just going through the lineups real quickly. Then for the Lions, we got Evie Viljoen, Jumbo Lenga, Manuel Russ, Dan Kriel, Raps McWane, Zeilinger, and Dylan Smith. Then in the front row, Frank Horn, Vincent Chichuka, Sangweni, Notnagel, Skuman Dreyer, PJ Botha, and Macbeth. Then for the Western Province, we got Tim Swiel, Sergio Peterson, Rikus Pretorius, Dan du Plessis, Sabella Sinatla, Abner van Reen, and Gordon Masimla. Then in the front row, it's John Augustus, Van Roos, Marcel Tennyson, David Mayhuizen, Ernst van Rijn, Netling Verscheer, JJ Kotze, and Ali Vermaak for them. Barry says it does feel weird doing commenting games during the week. Yeah, it is very, very strange indeed. So, yeah, currently we're going to have a reset scrum here inside the Western Province half roundabout on a 10-meter line. And it is going to be a feed to the Lions as well. It is the scrum of Dylan Smith who will be feeding this to the scrum for them. Like I said, didn't expect to do this game, but here we are. We are going to see who's going to be victorious today between these two sides, both fielding a very strong side and very close to the same type of lineup that we have seen in the Pro 14 Rainbow Cup, as well as the Super Rugby games as well. Right, Dylan Smith to feed this for the Lions. A solid scrum now off the back. Comes out to Fred Zeilinger, back inside to Jumbo Lenga. Almost up to halfway. He goes Dylan Smith now. Zeilinger with the little kick downfield. He's going to find space in behind, and it's going to, nearly sit up there for the Lions, but it goes into touch, and it's been touched by Isabella Sanatla. So it's going to be a line out to the Lions inside the 22 of the Western Province. Mexwana coming at pace there, and Sanatla having to rush that and kick it into touch. Otherwise, it would have been try time to the Lions. 6.5 minutes gone. Barry says Benetton game was cruel on us. Yeah, absolutely. It was very cruel on us. Didn't expect that result, to be quite honest with you. I always felt that the Bulls were the strongest side, but Benetton, all hats off to them. Throw-in taken by Ruben Skuman for the Lions. Inside the 22. Here they come again, and it's going to be a try to the Lions from that maul, and it seems like it is, let's see who's gone over for the try. It looks like it is Sangweni who has gone over for the try for the Lions. Yep, I do believe that it is Sibasiso Sangweni who gets the first try for the Lions here, and first blood to them as they take the lead after just 7 minutes of play. The Lions 5, Western Province 0. And what a start from the Lions. Sangweni threw the dummy against Sergio Peterson there, and he just totally bought that one. And over goes Sangweni for the first try of the game. Sparrow asking, are you going to try NBA 2K21? Unfortunately, I don't have the game. I think I do have NBA 2K20, but I don't want to splash around cash on a game because I'm sure that NBA 2K22 will be coming out real soon as well, Sparrow. Great opportunity lies for the Western Province, says Barry. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough one, but this Lions side do look really good. So, early on, a good lead for them, 5-0, and the conversion, it seems, have gone astray. So the restart here from Tim Swill goes up high, taken beautifully by Frankie Horn for the Lions, just outside of 22 and nearly breaks away up to the 10-meter line. They go. Dylan Smith now. Another chance here for the big forwards to make their mark here on this game. Here's the Lions. It is taken now by Ebe Falloon, comes out to Dan Creel. Now Zeilinger moving a little bit forward, but not getting too much ground with that one. The Western Province totally offside there. Ruben Skuman taking it up for the Lions, roundabout on the 10-meter line, inside Lions territory. Dylan Smith just waiting for that ball to come out now, and an opportunity to probably clear this for them. With the box kick over the top, he goes. Chased down by Mexwane, up to the 10-meter line. It's Abner van Reenen, who takes it for the Western Province, inside their own territory. Here they come. It is a chance for Ian van Roos now, taking it forward, taken down by Vincent Chichuka. Now Godwin is similar. Out it goes to Tim Swill, kicks it downfield. Outside his 22, so it goes downfield into the hands of Evie Viljoen up to halfway. He goes for the Lions. Taken out beautifully there by Dan du Plessis. Now Dylan Smith again. Ruandre up to Zeilinger with the kick downfield. And that one is going to find beautiful space, but not going to find touch. And Tim Swill can kick from inside his 22 and finds touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside Western Province half. And another attacking opportunity here for the Lions. Barry says the reason why I say that because of result against the Pumas, 39 points to 10. Gustav asking, where is your money, Barry? But Barry says, but I know score doesn't tell the tale. Never underestimate a rugby team for sure. So this Lions team at home looking very dangerous early on as PJ Puerta throws this ball in for the Lions. It is taken in beautifully by them now. Dylan Smith, Zeilinger, straightened up there by Ruan Dreyer for the Lions. Run about between the 10 and halfway. Here they come again, Zeilinger. Out it goes, a beautiful break there by Stian Pinaar. Up to the 10-meter line goes the Lions now. Dylan Smith, Ruben Skuman. Skuman driven back in the tackle there by Ernst van Rijn. Given back to Zeilinger, a little dab kick at the top, chased by Mxwane, and Mxwane's got it to Vincent Chichuka. Vincent Chichuka still going 5 meters from the try line now. Needs support, finds Dylan Smith. Dylan Smith a meter short from the try line. Can he get this down? The referee says he's been held up. Wow, what a start from this Lions team, about 11 minutes into this game. Kevin Boff says, hope Lions take this one. Gustav say, I know you support the Western Province. Right, so they are going to go up to the TMO for this decision now. And I got this sneaky feeling that this is a try. Let's see what happens with this one. Right, we are going to wait for the TMO to make this decision. Ethan says, oh dear, Western Province on the rope. Yeah, never underestimate this Lions side. I think they underestimated the Pumas maybe last week and has paid the price for that. So first thing we're going to check is whether Mxwane was in front of the kicker, and that looks like he's just straight in line with the kicker, so that should be fine. And then the next thing we'll probably check whether there was a grounding or not. The next one, let's see if Dylan Smith actually got to put this down over. Oh, he's knocked it on. Dylan Smith has knocked this ball on. Sparrow says, when do the British Lions come? When do the British and Irish Lions come before their first game? So the British and Irish Lions will be playing Japan this weekend. So that is going to be very interesting to see what's going to happen with that one. Gustav says, I am a cheater for life. The rugby guru can tell us, says Barry Green. But I'm a shark for life, says Barry. Absolutely. Whether we win or lose, we always will be supporting them. Ethan says, well played, Dylan. Good lad. Right, so it is going to be a scrum down to the Western Province, 5 meters from the try line. They've managed to disrupt that ball from Dylan Smith, and he wasn't able to dot it down. Right, we've had 11 minutes in this game. Scrum feed to Godwin Masimla for the Western Province now, and a big defensive scrum coming up for the Western Province here. We are going to have a reset scrum, so having a look at this Western Province back and forwards, you've got to feel that this guy's Jano Augustus, Evan Roos, Marcel Tennyson, David Mayhazen, Ernst van Rijn, Neetling Forshire is all the future of the Western Province rugby. We've seen Evan Roos perform really well. We know Augustus is going away overseas. Marcel Tennyson, David Mayhazen, Ernst van Rijn, all brilliant players, and really something to look forward to for the Western Province in the future, unless somebody gets to buy them out. But yeah, anyway, it is a scrum down now to the Western Province, 5 meters from their own try line. Scrum feed by Godwin Masimla goes in. Solid scrum by the Western Province, but now a counter shove from the Lions. Trouble here for the Western Province. Will they get this out? Yes, they do. Now it comes out to Tim Sweel, and he's going to kick this downfield, finding touch roundabout on the 22-meter line inside their own half. 12 minutes gone in this game. Right, line out throw to PJ Puerta for this Lions side. 5 points to 0 after about 12 and a half minutes gone. The first try being scored by Sangweni for the Lions, the blindside flanker of this Lions side. And now another chance for them to attack from inside the 22 of the Western Province. The line out taken beautifully there. Now they form them all. Here they come. Big drive from the Lions. early on in this one. Now it goes down. Must come back now. Surely Dylan Smith has got it. He needs to give it out to North Nachel now. Wait and see. Let's see. It goes out to Vincent Chichuka. Puts his head down just inside the 22 of the Western Province. Here comes Ruandrea. Oh, it's been ripped by Jano Augustus for the Western Province. And here he comes, making a couple of meters, 5 meters to be exact. Comes out to Godwin, similar to Tim Swiel, who's going to thump this downfield. A high kick from him, but beautifully taken there by Jambu Ulenga, who's on the attack. Up to halfway goes Jambu Ulenga. Taken down beautifully by the Western Province defense now. Dylan Smith, Zeilinger. There's a bit of space here for the Lions. Vincent Chichuka. Over halfway, he goes up to the 10-meter line. Still going. About 5 meters short from the 22 now. Dylan Smith. Out it goes to Juwe Viljoen. Over the 22. Steps up there van Riem, but a good tackle from Dan du Plessis. 5 meters out from the try line now. Dylan Smith. Zeilinger with a long skip pass out to Maxwane. Maxwane is going to go in for the second try of the Lions, and that was just too easy for them. 10 points to 0, the Lions lead the Western Province after around 14 minutes in this game. Western Province defense ripped to pieces there by a brilliant run from the Lions. Started by Jambu Ulenga and finished off by Maxwane in the corner for the Lions. Ethan says, Western Province look a lot weaker due to the loss of the box. Lions haven't lost many players, have they? And then Sparrow says, do you personally think Edward van der Merwe and Ian van der Rohe should have made the Springbok squad? So, yeah, that's a tough one, Sparrow. I don't think at this stage, especially not with the Lions tour coming up, I would have loved to see Edward van der Merwe maybe in a Georgian test just to see what he can bring to the table, as we now know that Cheslin Colby will be out for that game. The conversion from Zeiling has gone to the left again, so it stays 10 points to 0 after about 15 minutes of play. So, yeah, I hope that answers you. Ian van der Rohe is still very young. He's competing against a bunch of good players. So, hopefully his time will come, but I do think he still needs a little bit of experience. We've got incredible depth in the loose trio. So, yeah, still a lot to do there. 11J said has joined in as well. He says hope that the Lions will win. Wilhelm has joined in. How's it going, Wilhelm? And then Presty Quick says, how's the game going? It's a pretty good flowing game so far. Now Juwe Viljoen with the kick downfield, not going to find touch, and now into the hands of Tim Swiel. Up to halfway he goes. Up to the 10-meter line he goes. Now he needs support. Gotland Masimla. Out it goes to Ernst van Rijn. He's going to try and charge his way up to the 10-meter line again, but now needs support. Now it's Masimla, Newtland for Shia. For Shia puts his head down. Now Masimla again. He's going to try and give it out to Upton van Rijn. Now Dan du Plessis. Sinatla caught there by Dan Kriel on halfway. Trouble here for the Western Province. Can they secure this ball? Yes, they can. Masimla. Out it goes to Ernst van Rijn again for the Western Province. Bit of space on the outside here. They move it wide. Upton van Rijn tries to go on his own. Tries to miracle pass out to Sergio Peterson, but it goes backwards, and Upton van Rijn again on the attack now. Masimla. Out wide it goes now into the hands of the hooker here for the Western Province. And they run about, penalty to the Western Province here. The Lions players not rolling away, about 5 meters out from the 22 of the Lions. It's Frankie Horn who got penalized there for that one. 11 just asking how is Tim Swiel playing at fullback. So it's still a little bit early, but after 17 minutes, it's probably not too bad from him so far. Kutenda Makwamani says, highly recommend checking out the game. Rugby Nations 19. It's a game on the Play Store. I know about it, Kutenda. I might check it out and play a few games on it. But yeah, it is what it is. It is a mobile game, so nothing special about it. Right, so the Western Province have now taken a line out from the 10-meter line. They have formed a maul, and there's an opportunity for them to go on the attack here. It is going through the forwards here. Now, Masimla has been knocked on there by the Western Province, but another penalty to the Western Province, though, about 5 meters out from the try line. Opportunity for the Western Province to set up a line out here and take it a little bit further for them. Offside play by the Lions. 18 minutes gone in this game, and an opportunity for the Lions for the Western Province to get a try back in this game. Will we see something special from the Western Province? Wilhelm de Gut says, I'm a Western Province fan, and then Achilles says, I'm going to be here for a little while, so that's all good. Now, Masimla out to Sinatla, 5 meters out from the try line. Here comes the Western Province, out wide they go. Tim Sweel trying to step a couple of defenders, beats one, but still going about a meter short now. As Tim Sweel comes back to Masimla, gets the offload to Neetling Bashir. Oh, just held up there. Needs to come back now again. Here they come. Held up short again for the Western Province, unfortunately. It is Marcel Tennyson held up there, and a good defense from the Lions. Driven the Western Province back about 5 meters out. Now Masimla out to Jano Augustus. 2 meters out now. Here comes Masimla again. Dives for the line. Just short. Again, the Western Province. Pick and go. This time around, they get the try. And it is going to be, let's see who's coming up with that ball. It is, in fact, Jano Augustus who gets the try for the Western Province. We've had about 19 minutes gone in this first half. The Lions leading 10 points to 5 with a conversion to come for the Western Province. Great stuff from them. Right, Achilles says Western Province gave us a nice beating last weekend. He's referring to the Bulls side. So, yeah, probably a third or fourth team of that Bulls side. But nonetheless, this Western Province side probably is the favorites to win this game, given that they've got so many good players in this side as well. So 20 minutes gone, Lions 10, Western Province 5, with a conversion to come. Achilles says, made me sad as a Bulls fan, but oh well, I'm happy to see that we have a B team that performed well. 4 tries against a strong Western Province team. I felt happy about the result. Yeah, it is. It is what it is. And that conversion is brilliantly done from Tim Sweel. So it's a 3-point game here after 21 minutes. And all to play for here at Ellis Park. Achilles says, yeah, Currie, we played with a very small team and they actually did well. Yeah, I did see that. I didn't do the game, but I did watch pieces and parts of the game. And I must say I was quite impressed with some of those youngsters for the Bulls. So the restart there from Fred Salinger, around about 5 meters out from the 22. Let's see. Very sloppy there from both teams, but it's been knocked on by Jumbo Olengo. So scrum down to the Western Province. 5 meters out from their own 22. Right, 21 minutes gone in this game. It is the Lions leading by a slim margin of 3 points at the moment. Gustav asking, you got a Super Brew group? I think I do have one, but I haven't really checked it out in a very, very long time, to be quite honest with you, Gustav. Maybe it's time that we get that up and running again, and we'll see how it goes. I wasn't too bad at Super Brew for a very long time. So, yeah, I'll see what I can do. Maybe post something on the community a little bit later regarding that. Yeah, it's been a while. But we'll make it work. Right, so 22 minutes gone in this game. Scrum down to the Western Province. Scotland Masimla to feed the scrum for the Western Province. Round about 5 meters out from their own 22, right in the middle of the field. 10 points to 7. The Lions lead the Western Province. 2 unconverted tries from the Lions, 1 from the Western Province, and a penalty to the Lions here from scrum time. The Stormers pushing inwards. So that is what the penalty is for. Illegal scrummaging from the Western Province, and a chance for the Lions to maybe extend their lead. Ali Vermaak, the one getting penalized there on that scrum time. So what are you guys' predictions? Who do you think is going to win this game? Will it be the Lions or will it be the Western Province? As the Lions are not going to go for goal, they're going to go for touch. Finding touch, Fred Salinger 5 meters out from the try line. Wilhelm the Good asking, do you have a favorite rugby player? So, yeah, for so long, my favorite rugby player was Butch James, the former Sharks, Lions, Springbok fly half. And apart from that, I haven't really gotten a favorite anymore. But I must say, I'm quite impressed with Dwayne Vermeulen's performance, as well as the likes of Kwagga Smith. So the Lions 5 meters out from the try line now. Dylan Smith again out to Vincent Chichuka. Oh, he's knocked it on, and a chance here for the Western Province. But the referee are calling them back for another penalty, and quickly taken by the Lions. No, I'm like, they haven't taken it quickly. Dylan Smith was thinking of taking it quickly, but decides against it. So Fred Zeilinger is going to put this back into touch again. Achilles says my prediction would be, honestly, Western Province wins by 14 points. But right now, my mind could be changed. Lions by 7, says Gustav. So given 24 minutes gone in this game and the way things have gone, it's going to be a hell of a close game. Skuman takes it in from that maul, but it looks like he might have knocked it on. Jano Augustus has got it for the Western Province, but another penalty to the Lions. Western Province needs to be very careful here not to give away a yellow card now, because that is what's going to be following if they don't keep their discipline up to scratch right now. Zeilinger again going for touch with this one. And another opportunity for them to maybe get this try down. Right, so scrum line out to the Lions now, 5 meters out from the try line. Jaco Jordan says Lions should take this one. Province not strong enough without their Springboks. Well, I can tell you one thing. This is a solid Western Province side, nonetheless. So big ball here from the Lions. Can they go all the way here? Up 2 meters out. Another penalty coming for them. But it looks like the Lions have dotted this down. And it is going to be a try down to PJ Botha for the Lions. So the Lions now 15, Western Province 7, with a conversion to come, about 25 minutes gone in this game. The Lions scoring their third try of this game, so one more try, and they do have the bonus point for this game. 15 points to 7, the Lions looking very strong at the moment. And just to get back to what Jaco Jordan said, quickly going to go through this pack of forwards of the Lions real quickly. Frankie Horn, Chichuka, Sangweni, Notnagel, Skuman, Dreyer, Botha, and Macbeth against the likes of Jano Augustus, Jeff van Roos, Marcel Tennyson, David Meyerhuizen, Adams van Rey, Neetling for sure. I would say it's a very evenly matched pack of forwards. And then if you quickly go through the back line here, Viljoen, Ulengo, Russ, Creel, Maxwane, Fred Zeilinger, Dylan Smith against the likes of Tim Swill, Peterson, Pretorius, Duplessis, Sinatla, and Renan Masimla. There's really nothing between the two sides. So regardless whether Western Province have lost a couple of Springboks, I do believe that they still got a pretty solid side as well. So the conversion has gone over. It is now 17 points to 7 with 26 minutes gone in this. Restart here by Tim Swill is going to go high. Nobody wanted it from the Lions, and it's Sinatla who gets it inside the 22 of the Lions now. Augustus taking it forward for the Western Province. Neat quick ball, penalty advantage coming for them now. It is out to Jeff van Roos. Still just inside the 22 now. Gotland Masimla out to Tim Swill. Gives it to Dan Duplessis, trying to straighten the line. Still roundabout on the 22-meter line. Here comes Tim Swill back inside. It goes to the lock forward now. Neetling Vishak. Out it goes Dan Duplessis, Rickers Pretorius. They're losing ground here. Is the Western Province driven back 5 meters out from the 22. Now Masimla gives it out to Tennyson. Tennyson up to the 22-meter line. Now another chance here. Neetling Vishak puts his head down for the Western Province. Roundabout into the field on the 22-meter line. Ali for Mark. Driving his way inside 22. I've got Masimla. Erns van der Rijn puts his head down. Good defense from Vincent Chichuka here as the referee goes back for the penalty. And surely the Western Province will put this into touch from here. Great stuff from the Western Province. Great awareness from that kickoff. Sinatla getting that easily for the Western Province. Achilles says can't underestimate the Western Province side, and Miss Jumbo Lengo at the Bulls squad. So one thing that is very interesting about Jumbo Lenga, the Bulls have put so much effort into him when he was injured. They really worked on his rehabilitation, and they did see him as the next Springbok flyer at 14. And then he got injured again, and then he moved to the Lions. And I would be very mad if I were the Lions, the Bulls management regarding Jumbo Lenga. So the Western Province have decided to go for goal, and that kick from Tim Swill has easily gone over. So it is now 17 points to 10 after 28 and a half minutes. So there's a 7-point game at the moment. Right, Wilhelm the Good says Western Province is not doing bad now. And I hope the Lions get some players back, maybe someone like Mapu and McCombrum, maybe March as well. So I'll get back into a second within that 11J set. Currently, there's Masimla, who's got possession 5 meters out, goes with the box kick over the top, and it is chased down by Sinatla, but Ibe Falyun has recovered that beautifully just inside his own half for the Lions now. Dylan Smith, out it goes to Frankie Horn, now Maxwane, out it goes to Sangweni, gives it to Dan Kriel, tries to kick this forward, but straight into the hands of Tim Swill. And in that little shuffle, the referee deems that it's been knocked on by the Lions. So scrum down to the Western Province, roundabout on halfway. Right, so 11J said, with the likes of Mapu and Combrink, I don't think that they will be returning for the Lions anytime soon. They're in really good contracts overseas at the moment. And I think, in fact, Ruan Combrink and Mapu recently renewed their contract overseas. So I don't see that happening for them. And then Malcolm Marks are actually being chased down by the Western Province at the moment to make up for the loss of Bongi Bunambi that is leaving for the Sharks a little bit later on. So I don't see any three of those players returning. They will have to really build on what they've got at the moment. Mario Antoinette Gerber says, come on, Western Province, you can win this game, please. And then he says, I hope Bulls win on Friday. Pumas look strong, though. So the scrum down by the Western Province. Big scrum from the Lions. They have got this. And now Dylan Smith, out it goes to Dan Kriel. Gives it out to Manuel Russ, out to Jumbo Lengo. Jumbo Lengo up to the 22-meter line. Now needs support. Will he come back quickly for the Lions? They do come back now. Dylan Smith under pressure. Kick forward by the Western Province. But a little knock on there from Sinatla. About 5 meters out from their own 22. So it's going to be a scrum down to the Lions with 9 minutes to go in this first half. The Lions looking really solid on that counter-attack. Just a pity that they didn't have enough support to get that out real quickly. Disrupted by the province side, but unfortunately for them, they knock it on through Sinatla. Right, 17 points to 10. The Lions lead with 9 minutes to go in this first half. Pongpi says, yeah, the Bulls owe us a decent game. Who is the Bulls playing against Friday? They are playing against the Pumas on Friday night. So very interesting to see what team they will be fielding now that they've got their players back. But clearly we could have seen that the guys were very jet-lagged when they did take on Benetton. So it will be surprising if they do play a lot of them who did play on that Saturday game against Benetton. Hopefully those guys will have been recovered enough, but I do feel that they might be very tired and they won't be playing them. Right, scrum down to the Lions, 5 meters out from the Western Province 22. And a chance now with 8 minutes to go. The scrum goes down, and it is going to be a reset scrum here. 8 minutes to go in this first half, and an opportunity for the Lions to get some more points on the board. Western Province will do good to stop this Lions side just outside the 22 of 8 minutes to go. Already 3 tries to the Lions to the 1 of the Western Province. So the Lions playing a lot more attacking rugby at the moment than the Western Province are doing. It's a nice free-flowing game so far with not too many errors. And that's what we want to see in these sorts of games. Right, Dylan Smith to feed this for the scrum. 5 meters out from the 22. What can they do? And another scrum reset coming up. So definitely some issues there in the front row between Nietling Forshire and the likes of Ruan Dreyer currently, because the referee will need to talk with him about that. Barry says they are playing the Pumas on Friday. So that is going to be very interesting. Like I said, I don't know which team they're going to pick. They might opt not to go for the Bulls that played against Benetton. They might be a little bit jet-lagged, and they might opt to go with the same squad that lost to the Western Province the other day. Correct me if I'm wrong, Guru. No, that is correct. George Starbucks, anyone tell me how Jano Augustus is playing? So Jano hasn't done too bad, George. He's been controlling the back of the ball, at the back of the scrums, back of the rucks. He's had a few good runs so far, and they're doing a really good job. Now, instead, it's been a free kick to the Lions here, but they've lost it forward, and a chance for the Western Province inside their own 22, but the referee deemed that they've knocked it on in that movement, so it's going to be another scrum down to the Lions, this time just inside the 22 of the Western Province. 11J said, do you think South African might end up in Six Nations soon? Saw an article about it recently saying it might happen. So, yeah, probably not for the next 2 years, 11J said. I think they do have a contract up until 2023 or 4, is it? That will keep them in the rugby championship. But surely after that, the next move would probably be to join the Six Nations, maybe at the cost of Italy, or it might even become the Seven Nations. Gustav asking, what is the backweights between the two teams? So I haven't noticed that. One would expect the Lions side to be a little bit heavier if you go by the back and forwards of Ruben Skuma, Notnagel, Vincent Chichuka, Frankie Horn. So, yeah. Who scored the Western Province try? I do think it was Jano Augustus who scored that try. So, yeah. A very tight game so far with 7 minutes to go. That scrum off the back picked up by Frankie Horn. Now kissed it out to Jumbo Lengo. Just short of the 22. The Lions now with an opportunity. Driven back in a tackle by Jano Augustus. Great work from him. Now Dylan Smith out to Notnagel. Notnagel about 5 to 6, 7 meters out from the 22. Now Zeilinger. Zeilinger spots the gap, but brought down really quickly there. Now it comes out to Dan Creel. Dan Creel taking up the defense there. Good defense there by Dan Duplessis this time round. Now Dylan Smith. Out it goes to Ruben Skuma. The Lions have lost plenty of ground with this one on their own 10-meter line, on the Western Province 10-meter line. A big tackle on Manuel Russ from Abner van Rienen, but the referee are bringing him back for a penalty. And quickly taken by Dylan Smith now. Up to the 22-meter line he goes. Needs support now. Finds it in Manuel Russ. Manuel Russ at scrum off. Gives it out to Notnagel again for the Lions. Just short of the 22 is the Lions at the moment. We've got 6 minutes left in this first half. Dylan Smith now. Out it goes to Ruben Skuman. Puts his head down again for the Lions. Roundabout in the middle of the field, just outside of 22. Now Frankie Horn. It's lost forward by them. Taken by Jano Augustus. And a penalty to the Western Province. Quickly taken by Masimla now. Up to halfway he goes with a little chip kick over the top. Zeilinger against Masimla. Beautifully picked up by Zeilinger. Just about 5 meters out from the road 22. The Lions now. Who's going to be there? Scrum off. Dylan Smith gets there eventually. And the Lions under pressure here. 5 meters out from the road 22. Chichuka takes it up for the Lions. Comes back to Dylan Smith now. He needs to get this ball back for him. Taking his time with this. Probably will go with the box kick over the top. Yes, he will. And it is going to be chased by Max Warner now for the Lions. Beautifully taken by Tim Swill. Here they come, but a loose pass there from Tim Swill right into touch. Roundabout between the 10 and halfway inside the Lions territory. So great opportunity. Goes the begging there for the Western Province. Wilhelm the Good says, well, let's first go to George Starbuck saying, John has signed for my team, hence why I'm serious on how he's doing. No, he's had a pretty solid game so far, George. Mario says, lack a game in the week, good man. Western Province isn't doing bad today, says Wilhelm. George Dave Tarbox says Northampton Saints are his team. Stefan didn't expect that from Western Province. Don't know them that well. George Tarbox says Premier side who cans fifth this season. Yeah, not a bad season from the Northampton Saints. They used to be a very competitive side and actually one that was at a stage dominating the Premiership as well. Then Stefan says they must get rid of all players by selling them and get proper players. Come on, Stefan. This Western Province side got a pretty decent side with very good youngsters in the like of Rikus Pretorius, Dan du Plessis, Abner van Reenen, Eva van Roos, Marcel Tennyson, David Mayhuizen, Erns van Rijn. They got Neetle's all youngsters that can make a massive impact in the future if they don't get bought by bigger unions. But it's all going to come down to what the Western Province will do. Not expecting too much from them, though. Right, so the penalty is now, well, the line-out is now taken by the Lions, and a chance now for them just inside their own half here. PJ Puerta controlling at the back for the Lions. Up to halfway they go. We've got 4 minutes to go in this first half. Still going is the Lions now up to the 10-meter line. Here they come. Big driving ball from the Lions. Dylan Smith now. Out it goes to Zeilinger. Zeilinger a little bit isolated there. Gives it back to Dan Trill. Straightening the line up to the 10-meter line inside Western Province half. Here they come. Now Manuel Russ stepping a couple of guys there. Brought down eventually by Marcel Tennyson. Dylan Smith still coming. Now Zeilinger. Zeilinger throws the dummy. Tries to go on his own. Good tackle there from, was it Eva van Roos there? Now taken up by North Nachel. About 5 meters out from the 22. Penalty advantage. Coming for the Lions right in the middle of the field. Yevi Viljoen with a big kick. Goes to the up and under. Chased by Maxwane. But it is collected by Tim Sweel. And it is going to be a penalty now to the Lions with right about 3 minutes to go. Right in the middle of the field. About 6 or 7 meters out from the 22. Opportunity for the Lions to maybe increase the lead to 10 points. Barry says, surprise, Sinatla was never chosen for the British and Irish Lions. Yeah, so Barry, the thing with Sinatla is he's not in form. He's not delivered the kind of goods that we've seen from him in the sevens, like he's done with the sevens. We've got brilliant wingers at the moment. We've got Nkosi, we've got Mapimpi, we've got Colby, we've got the likes of Edwulf van der Merwe. We even got the likes of, well, there's so many of them that I think Sinatla is way down in the pecking order. So the Lions have decided to go for touch, and now they've got a 5 meter line out, 5 meters out from the Western Province try line. The line I've thrown has gone to the Western Province, but the referee has said that they must come back for that line out again. Stefan says Barry Green, Sinatla's not that good though. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, he has not delivered the sort of goods that he has done with the sevens. Right, so PJ Puerta to throw this in again for the Lions. We've got 2 minutes left in this first half. Taken by Not Nachel. Now they form the maul. Big maul coming up for the Lions here. PJ Puerta controlling at the back. He goes down now. And Eva van Roos, another penalty to the Lions now. Here's a chance. Manuel Russ with a horrible pass out wide. Kick forward by the Western Province, but we're coming back for yet another penalty. And a yellow card to the Western Province here. Let's just see. It is Eva van Roos who gets the yellow card. So Western Province is going to be without him for a minute and a half in the first half, and then another 8.5 in the second half. Barry says, I'm sure you will have some chance probably when Stormers play them. And then sounds like another yucca paper. Yeah, the referee Come on, guys. Don't be so cruel to the referees these days. But it is now going to be another opportunity, 5 meters out, with about a minute to go in this first half. The Lions now with another chance up, beautifully taken by Skuman for the Lions. Now 5 meters out from the try line. PJ put on a drive at the back of the small. He is going to have a shot here, and 1 meter short of the try line. Where's the Lions now? Dylan Smith waiting for that ball to come back. They do get it back, and it's Kuman who's got possession here for the Lions. He's going to drive over the try line, and that is a big try for the Lions just before half time. 22 points to 10 it is, and a conversion to come for the Lions with no time left in this first half. Surely this will be the last play of the first half here for these two teams. But what an effort from the Lions there, just keeping patient and keeping the composure to go over for the try there. Brilliant work, Ruben Skuman. Maybe one of the guys that can feel very unlucky not to have reached that Springbok side. Ruben Skuman and Noordnagel has had a fantastic season so far. And now Zeilinger is going to try and convert this. Achilles says, I have a joke to tell, but it's a very, very long one. Well, let's hear it, Achilles. Gustav says, Disselman, key role in this game. The conversion has gone over. So at halftime, is it halftime? Yes, it is. So at halftime, it is going to be 24 points to 10. The Lions leading the Western Province. And they've got their work cut out in the second half with the Western Province. It's been quite an entertaining game. The Lions have got their bonus point try already, 4 tries to 1, and deserving leaders so far. Achilles, I'm going to ask you to just keep the guys here, throw your jokes, and just keep the people here. I'm going to go and fill up my lungs, fill up my glass, and then I will be back for the second half. So don't go anywhere, guys. I will be back in just a second. Right, we are back for the second half, guys, and you guys have been quite vocal here so far in that yellow card. Just to clear things up, Evan Roos got the yellow card there for infringing. Well, he wasn't. He was really just unlucky at times because Western Province were giving away plenty of penalties on inside their own 22, which the referee have to deem after 3 or 4 times that they do give away a penalty, that it's obviously that somebody were going to go to the bin. And Evan Roos were the unfortunate guy to unfortunately getting the yellow card for not rolling away, unfortunately. And that is just how it usually go, unfortunately. So Miguel Fernandez says, yeah, my streaming side I usually are on isn't streaming the game. So what is happening, guys? I don't know if you guys realized last weekend there was actually a channel that live streamed the game between the Bulls and Benetton Treviso. So yeah, he got taken down, unfortunately. I've mentioned it in the past. 2 years back, I tried to do the Super Rugby Aotearoa, the opening game, and it lasted for about 25 to 30 minutes. And then I got taken down and I got penalized for 3 months that I wasn't able to stream at all. So, yeah, that is the unfortunate thing. So, what I'm trying to do is DSTV subscription around here in South Africa cost about 900 and something rand. So with the YouTube, we don't make too many money. We don't make a lot. I currently make around just enough to pay the DSTV subscription in a month. Obviously, there's not a lot of people that give donations on this channel, which is understandable. I mean, you don't want to pay, you want to watch it live. And unfortunately, rugby has become a sport where you will have to pay if you want to watch a game. So the least I can do is try and keep you guys entertained. You guys can talk about rugby, give your opinions. I'll keep you up to date with the game, tell you exactly what is going on. And hopefully I'm doing a pretty good job. I don't know. It's up to you guys to decide whether I'm doing a good job or not. But at least, like I said, there's no money in YouTube. This is basically just for the love of the game, guys. Week in and week out, I do this just for the love of the game. There's really no money in YouTube. And I must admit that I am in a fortunate position that YouTube basically gave me a job, a good paying job these days. And it's something that I wouldn't have had if it wasn't for YouTube. But I mean, I'm always grateful for having the opportunity. And even though I'm not making any money on this channel, it's just for the love of the game. So yeah, that is just how it is, guys. So yeah, I hope I'm doing a good job. The guys have run onto the pitch for the second half. We will get ready for that then. At halftime, it is the Lions leading by 14 points. And a bit of a disappointment from the Western Province so far. Probably would expect them to do better after their victory against the Bulls last week, and the way the Lions lost to the Pumas. Everybody would have maybe said that this is an opportunity for the Western Province to really get one over the Lions side. But they've been really good so far as we get ready to get the second half underway. Right, so here we go, the kickoff for the second half. And it is a little bit of a shamble here early on as the Western Province knocked that ball on from the kickoff. So there's going to be a scrum down to the Lions, roundabout between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside Western Province half. So a great opportunity here early on for the Lions to go on the attack again. Achilles says, just enjoy the game, have fun. Absolutely, guys. Everybody is entitled to their opinion on this channel. I don't normally keep them as long as we don't involve any politics into this chat room. Then I am very happy to do this. In-demand distribution says you are getting better with commentary. Thank you so much. Gustav says, Guru, thank you. You're doing a great job over here. Thank you, guys. I really, really appreciate that. So as long as you guys enjoy it and I keep enjoying it, I will be doing it for the long run. So scrum down to the lines between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside Western Province. That first scrum is going to be reset. And what a battle we've had up front so far. I must say the likes of Nathan Macbeth for the Lions have done really well. Ruan Dreyer, PJ Puerta, and then the likes of Ali Vermaak, JJ Kotze, and Yetling Verscheer has been really, really consistent. Although we've had a couple of resets, it's been pretty solid so far. Achilles says, Guru, your channel will blow up soon. Thank you so much. We will make sure that it does blow up real soon, Achilles. So scrum down to the lines, roundabout between the 22 and the 10-meter line. Dylan Smith to feed this to the line, to the scrum. Big scrum coming from the Lions. They might, beautifully picked up by Frankie Horn. Over the 22-meter line he goes. Needs support now for the Lions. Dylan Smith waiting for that ball to come back. Finds Ruben Skuman. Good tackle there from the Western Province. Adams van Rijn stopping him in his track. Little chip kick over the top from beautifully done from Zeilinger, but it's been knocked on there by Dan Creel, unfortunately. Otherwise, it would have been try time to the Lions yet again. And instead, we're gonna come back for another penalty to the Lions from that scrum time. The Western Province scrum totally collapsing under pressure there. So another chance now for the Lions to kick this to the corner and set up another attacking line out. Right, that is going to find touch 5 meters out from the Western Province try line. And this is Beck. Mahmoud says Achilles is looking for a YouTube job. Well, anybody can do YouTube, guys. It's as easy as starting it. It's harder to get to that 1,000 subscribers and getting that 4,000 watch hours. That is really hard to get. But when you get over that, it's very easy to do the channel. It's taken in by Frankie Horn at the back of that maul. An opportunity here for the Lions again. PJ Puerta. Now they're going forward. 5 meters out from the try line. Need support now. They do get it. Chichuka off the back of that scrum now. Taking it up for them. 5 meters out from the try line is the Lions. Dylan Smith calling in his forwards now. Over the 5 meter line they go. About 4 meters out. Skuman. Western Province trying to defend valiantly here. Pick and go again. Chichuka 2 meters out from the try line. PJ Puerta now, and over the try line he goes. Under the post, and the Lions get another one. And the Western Province needs to be careful that this game doesn't get away from them. It should be 31 points to 10 after this conversion. So I should just make the scoreline 31-10 because that kick will surely not be missed by Fred Zeilinger. Achilles says, Mahmoud, why not? If I can, I'll take it. Absolutely. And that's what I mean, guys. Anybody can make a YouTube channel. It's just hard to get there in the beginning. But YouTube is so much more than just uploading videos and doing stuff. You do get an opportunity to get a job somewhere else if you're good in something. So never give up. The conversion from Zeilinger is over. So 31 points to 10 after about 5 minutes in the second half. The Lions outscoring Province by 5 tries to 1 at the moment. What an onslaught from this Lions side today, jumping back from the disappointing loss last weekend against the Pumas. And currently it is David Mayhazen who's down injured for the Western Province, but he is now back onto his feet, and we are about to restart this game. 5 minutes into the second half, it's the Lions 31, the Western Province 10 at the moment. Tim Swiel to get this game back underway for us. Right, so the restart taken in by Jumbo Linga just inside his 22 for the Lions. Dylan Smith got possession for the Lions just inside his own 22. Needs to secure this ball first and foremost. Does get the support from the forwards now. He's probably going to go with a box kick over the top, which he does. Here they go. Chased down by the Lions, but it goes into touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half, and it's going to be a Western Province line-out throw to this one. So can the Western Province bounce back from a 21-point deficit at the moment? Pete Pompey says, what a turnaround a week can make. Absolutely. You can never underestimate this Lions side. I always said that they have a really good chance, along with the Western Province, to actually take this Currie Cup with all the Springboks gone and in injuries to some of the key players as well. So never underestimate him. Taken by Erns van der Rey, now David Meyerhuizen, out to Masimla, up to Van Reenen. He's scored in halfway for the Western Province, and he's had a bit of a mixed bag so far. Now it's taken forward there by Marcel Tennyson for the Western Province. Quickly, Jano Augustus. Jano Augustus breaking free. Up to the 10-meter line. He goes. Now Masimla comes back to Tim Swiel. Tim Swiel trying to take on the defense there. Brought down really quickly, though. Now up to Van Reenen, changing direction to the left side. Gets caught there beautifully by Chichuka. Now here comes the Western Province again. Tim Swiel out to Dan du Plessis, who's had a really quiet game so far, been neutralized by this Lions side so far. Going again is the Western Province now. It is taken forward there by Marcel Tennyson for the Western Province. Here they come again. Tim Swiel throws the dummy. Gets caught by Chichuka again. Needs support now. They do get it in the form of Masimla now. Erns van der Rey, good tackle there from Manuel Ras on him. Will they get this ball back? Is the Western Province? Yes, they will. Now Masimla, oh, it's been intercepted by Maxwane, and Maxwane is going to run the length of the field for another Lions try, and that could just as well be the ball game. Wow. So we're going to adjust the score. Surely it's going to be converted. So the Lions will have 38, the Western Province 10, after just 7.5 minutes into the second half. Great start, 14-point for the Lions here at the start of the second half. And in 7 minutes, they've scored 14 points. Unbelievable little intercept from Maxwane as he goes under the post for the Lions. Wow. Achilles says, after getting destroyed by the Pumas, the Lions destroy the Western Province now. And that is exactly what is starting to happen here at the moment. The Lions 38, the Western Province 10. We've had 8 minutes in the second half, and the Western Province will find it very difficult to come back into this game now. The Lions already playing like a champion side this weekend. Oh, this week, though. Last weekend, they got hammered by the Pumas. So a big turnaround from them. And this is more like the Lions side that we know. In demand distribution says, if everything works out on the day, it works. Unbelievable. Yep, it is what it is. You know, the discipline of the Western Province a little bit scratchy at the moment. Little handling errors costing them dearly. And the Lions are just capitalizing on every opportunity that has been thrown their way so far. So 9 minutes into the second half, it is the Lions 38, the Western Province 10. And who would have thought that this would be the scoreline just after 9 minutes in the second half as Evan Roos comes back onto the field now after his 10 minutes in the bin. Taken there beautifully by Frankie Horn for the Lions, about 5 meters out from his own 22 on the right-hand side of the field. Dylan Smith waiting for the ball to come back. He's probably going to go for another box kick. He's been controlling it beautifully for the Lions so far. And he is going to go with the box kick over the top. But nobody's really chasing after that. It bounces and Yevi Fillion knocks it on, unfortunately, for the Lions. Advantage to the Western Province now. Roundabout on the halfway line. Gordon Masimla out to Tim Swiel, puts it to the boot. But the referee are going to call them back for that knock-on from Yevi Fillion. So scrum down to the Western Province, roundabout on their own, well, inside the Lions half on the 10-meter line. Avocado Australia says, this okay, wait for next time. He's offside. No, he wasn't offside, Avocado. Unfortunately not. Pete Pompey says, I got so much slack from my province friends because of the Bulls. This is sweet. Yeah, so on comes the vet for Masimla, as well as the Tway is now on as well for the Western Province in the place of Jano Augustus. So it's not Peter Steph the Tway, but it is his brother, Johan de Toy, who's onto the field for the Western Province. So maybe Paul de Wet can make that difference for the Western Province. Who knows? We've got 30 minutes left in the second half. Scrum down on the 10-meter line inside the Lions half at the moment. Big scrum coming up for the Western Province now. Free kick to them though. Paul de Wet. Out it goes to Upton van Reenen. To Rikus Pretorius. Rikus Pretorius out to Sergio Peterson. Beautiful offload to Upton van Reenen. Inside the 22 goes to Western Province now. And they need support though. It comes back for them. Penalty to the Western Province. Players not releasing, or the tackler not releasing the player. And right in front of the post, about 10 meters out from the try line, they do have the opportunity to kick this into touch. Surely they won't go for goal. So the Western Province, Tim Sweel now going for the corner, finding touch round about 5 meters out from the try line. Opportunity for the Western Province now to hit back in this game, and they dearly need some points here. Right. What can this Western Province side do 5 meters out from the try line? Opportunity, a big inning for them now. They've got the players, youngsters all around for this Western Province side, and they will really be looking at the chances here. Taken in by Tienerson for the Western Province now. The maul goes down, and another advantage to the Western Province now. Paul de Wet, out it goes. Oh, it's been knocked on by Upton van Reenen. No, says the referee, it's gone backwards, but this time it's knocked on by Sergio Peterson. And they go back for another penalty 5 meters out from the try line. Quickly taken by Paul de Wet now. It's Dan du Plessis 2 meters out from the try line. Paul de Wet again. Out it goes to Nietlin Fouchia. Paul de Wet waiting for that ball to come back for the Western Province now. Referee playing more advantage for the Western Province. The penalty to come. Ruan Dre, the guy penalized now, and the Lions now the chance of a player going to the bin. George Starbucks asking, why are they taking Jano off? By the sounds of it, he was one of their best players. Now, he was definitely playing well. I don't know if it was maybe an injury decision, but he looked fine. So, really don't know why. Maybe they're just rotating their players. But Johan de Toy, not a bad replacement to bring on. So it's taken in there by Arends van der Reyn for the Western Province. Here they come. The ball goes down yet again, but this time legally so. Paul de Wet needs to get this out. It's been ripped by the Lions, but the referee says illegally so. And another penalty to the Western Province. Surely the referee must give a yellow card soon. It's just fair if they do give away a yellow card, or the referee do give a yellow card, because they gave one to the Western Province. Bertie says, how's it, Guru? Wow, Lions, well done. Yep, they're doing brilliantly. And we've still 26 minutes to go. This score could blow up quite tremendously if the Western Province don't hit back almost immediately now. They do have a chance 5 meters out from the try line. They should be going for another line out here. But like I say, Evan Roos got a yellow card for, well, just basically giving away too many penalties right inside the 22. So surely the Lions must be very close to giving away a yellow card as well. As that replay suggests, they just showed the replay of Evan Roos and then also the one of Ruben Skuman, and it was exactly the same. So a bit of inconsistency there from the referee. Tienerson takes it at the back of that maul for the Western Province, but it's been held up beautifully by the Lions now, and the Western Province might struggle to get this back. They do get it back. Now a chance here for Paul de Wet. Gives it out to Nietlin Fouchia. Still 5 meters out from the try line. The Lions might have ripped this from them. Let's see who get this back. Will the Western Province get this ball back? No, they won't. It comes back to the Lions side, but they carried it over their own try line, so it's going to be a 5 minute scrum down to the Western Province. A lot happening there. Very, very, very scrappy from Dylan Smith, but let's give him credit where it's due. At least he didn't knock it on or just leave it behind like Ivan van Zyl did last week for the Bulls against Benetton. Very similar to that one, But luckily for him, he managed just to dot it down. And it's going to be a 5-meter scrum now to the Western Province. We've got 25 minutes left in this game. The Western Province got all their work cut out for them, trailing by 28 points at the moment. Can they find a way back? The Lions have already secured a bonus point try here in this game, so they will just try and push here for a victory from here on in. And with a 28-point lead, that shouldn't be too difficult. Western Province will need more than a point per minute to pull this one off. Right, Paul DeWet to feed this to the scrum, but it's going to be a reset first. So hopefully these changes will make a change for the Western Province. Advocado says, I feel like Lions, Sharks, and Bulls all cheat against us each time they give us yellow or red cards. Well, that's a big statement to make, Advocado, and I would probably feel the same if I were a Lions supporter, because it does tend to go the other way rather than go your way. I know exactly how you feel, but to say that they give away more yellow cards or cheat, it is the referee who makes the calls at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, maybe it's just the Lions under pressure. But, another penalty here to the Western Province this time. And now a chance here for, well, they've had so many chances in the last 5 minutes and have just not been able to get over the try line. So let's see what the Western Province decide to do. Gustav says, come on, Lions, keep the discipline. Surely if they give away another penalty inside this zone, it's going to be a yellow card. Sorry. So a few changes coming on for both sides now. It is Carlu Sadi coming onto the field, and he's a big replacement to come on in the place of Ruandrea. One Springbok replacing a potential future Springbok. And it's a pity that Carlu Sadi didn't make that side. Oh, the Lions have stolen this from the line out, but they've messed it up at the back, and it's going to look like it's going to be a try down to the Western Province here. The referee are going to go up to the TMO here, but very scrappy from the Lions there, stealing that line-out ball, but they slapped it away, and the Western Province was quick enough to get to that one. And let's see if the Western Province have managed to score a try from here. The referee are going to go up to the TMO to decide this one. So we will have the result in just a minute or so. But I do think that the Western Province have scored this. Let's see from the line out. It got stolen by Frankie Horn has stolen it for the Lions. The ball spilled loose off the back from Carlu Sadi, and then it was taken over that line round about there. That's going to be a close score. Carlu Sadi might have just gotten there in just in the nick of time, but we'll have to see if JJ Kotze managed to get there before Carlu Sadi. I didn't want to be the TMO on this one. It could really go anyway. First of all, they could say that the Western Province knocked that ball on, although I think Frankie Horn stole that ball. Advocado Straffy says, okay, I just gave him a timeout. Sounds about right. That's no problem, Achilles. If somebody's not behaving and insulting people, then you can just time out them. Surely I don't have an issue with that. Right, decision time for the TMO. This one is going to be tough. Want to make that decision personally. Achilles, I don't like to watch rugby with people that rude. No, absolutely, Achilles. No problem with that. Time out them if you have to. Right, so it has been judged that Carlu Sadi was actually there first. So it is going to be a scrum down to the Western Province, 5 meters out from the try line. That could have gone anyway, guys. But you have to be satisfied with the decision at the end of the day. Morne van der Berg is now on for the Lions. And this guy, for me, is one of the future scrum halves for Springbok rugby. So let's see how Morne van der Berg will be doing for the Lions off the bench here. I'm surprised that it didn't start. Obviously, Andre Warner down injured for the Lions at the moment. Gustav says it is a try. Well, it looked like it, but like I said, it could have gone 50-50. So benefit of the doubt to the Lions. It is a scrum down to the Western Province. 5 meters out from the try line. 23.5 minutes to go in this game. Scrum feed Paul de Wet. Right, big scrum here from the Lions. Picked up on the back from Johan Roos for the Western Province. 5 meters out. Brilliant. Looks like they might have stolen this. No, they haven't. Now it comes out. Another chance here for the Western Province. Still 5 meters out from the try line. Can I make something with this? Paul de Wet going in deep for that ball. Western Province still round about 5 meters out. Now Johan Roos again. Brought down really quickly there by Carlos Sardi. Here comes the Western Province. Abner van Reenen. Steps to defenders. Still going is Abner van Reenen. But going sideways at the moment. Now he's straight in the line. They need to get this back quickly as Paul de Wet. They need to go right here. There's numbers on the right. Quick ball needed now. Comes out Tim Swiel. It goes out to Rikus Pretorius to Sergio Peterson. But the ball has been ripped by Maxwane. And we're coming back for another penalty to the Western Province. Wow. When will the referee decide to give a yellow? 2 meters out. Abner van Reenen goes quickly. And a penalty to the Lions. Western Province players diving off their feet. And that is a big call from the referee for today. Unbelievable stuff. The Lions keeping up brilliantly on defense. But surely inconsistency from the ref regarding a yellow card. Right, in demand says rugby is a game. One day your team is on top. The other day they're on down. Win or lose, rugby must be the winner. Absolutely. Probable time for a yellow, says Benny. Absolutely. And I'm surprised that the Lions didn't manage to get a yellow card. Instead, it's now a penalty to the Lions, which they kick downfield, and they're going to have a line out. Let's see where that ball went out. Round about between the 10 and the 22 of the Lions as Alexander comes on for Kotze. Right, line out feed taken by the Lions. Now Morne van der Berg. He's going to step a couple of defenders before he's been brought down. A chance now for the Lions to get out of their own half. Comes out to Zeilinger, gives it out to Carlos Sardi. Around 5 meters out from their own 22 in the middle of the field. Morne van der Berg gives it out to Zeilinger again, who goes with a big up and under chase down here by the Lions team. Beautifully taken by Tim Swiel. Great pressure here from the Lions side. Will the Western Province get this ball back? Yes, they will. Into the hands of Dan du Plessis. Back inside they go to the replacement hooker, which is Sazi Zandi. Up to halfway to go. Oh, it's been stolen by the Lions again. And now Morne van der Berg caught at the back there. Still the Lions got possession. Jammu Lingard scrum off now. Gives it out to Zeilinger, who's going to go with a cross kick. This time Max Warner chasing, but Tim Swiel's got it. But caught by Max Warner. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Gives it out to Sergio Peterson to Rikus Pretorius. Brought down on the 10-meter line inside Western Province half now. They do set this up and it's a ruck now. Paul de Wet. Out it goes to Johan Roos. Back to Sassi. Sassi still going over halfway he goes. Beautiful run there from them. Making a couple of meters here. And now it is Tienerson who goes over the 10-meter line, but a little knock on there from the Western Province. And it is going to be a scrum down to the Lions. So unfortunate there. Let's see what has happened in the meantime. Achilles says, look at the Lions last week and they lost very hard, crashing the Western Province this weekend. Western Province is screwed without their Springboks, says Sparrow. And then how much time is left? There's about 20 minutes left, Grim Reaper. So I don't know if there's any comfort here for the Western Province in this game. Advocata says our players are idiots. They're out of position each time. And then Barry, all the weak teams, that is not good, made a comeback today. 11J said, did not expect the score. Me, myself, I knew it was going to be a tough one looking at the lineups. And at the end of the day, it is a really good game to watch. Jinjane is now on for the Lions as well. Another youngster prop forward coming on. What a game Nathan Macbeth has had for the Lions today. Another youngster with a promising future. Achilles says Western Province problem they always have is that I've noticed over the years they are not consistent. They play well, then suddenly loses against teams you didn't expect. Right, so Tim Sweel has been playing okay. Not doing great, but in a losing side with a pack of forwards that you can't say has gone backwards, but hasn't really made the ground up front. They are really struggling. So Tim Sweel has been moving from 10 and 15 most of the time. He's been actually more involved at fly-off today than fullback, which is the position that he's playing today. So he's gone in and out from that, but he has had a pretty solid game so far. Right, scrum feed from Morne van der Berg, roundabout on the 10-meter line. Inside Lions half, Frankie Horn. The penalty advantage coming the way of the Lions here. Frankie Horn picks it off of the back, gives it out to Morne van der Berg, gets it to Vincent Chichuka. On the right side of the field now, going down about 10 meters from the right-hand touchline. Here comes the Lions again. Carlu Sadi up to the 10-meter line. Now Morne van der Berg needs quick ball. Gives it out to Zeilinger. Finds Manuel Russ with a long skip pass. It has been touched by the Western Province, so we're coming back for a penalty to the Lions, roundabout on the 10-meter line. So an opportunity for them to kick this out and find some relief inside the Western Province half. Right. Right, let's see what is going on. I think what I'll do is I'm going to block this user, unfortunately, for this one. Achilles. So Advocado, I think, has now been blocked. Let's see whether he is. Yeah. So I do think that he will have no further part in this conversation. So unfortunately, guys, if you can't keep it civil, you are going to leave. So 11J said Tian Swinnable should be back for the Lions in July, which will also be great for them as well. Absolutely. Can't wait to see him back in this Lions side as well. The line out goes, it's been overthrown but picked up by the Lions 10 meters out from the try line. Here comes Ruben Skuman again, puts his head down for the Lions. Now Morne van der Berg tries to snipe on his own. Still 7 meters out from the try line. Ruben Skuman at scrum off here for the Lions. Pick and go. Gets support from Vincent Chichuka. About 6 meters out from the try line now. Here they come. Pick and go from Vincent Chichuka again. 5 meters out from the try line is the Lions now. Opportunity if they can just build on this momentum now. Patience required. Pick and go again from the Lions. 4 meters out from the try line now with 17 minutes to go. This Lions side looking to really humiliate the Western Province today. Pick and go again. 5 phases already. Morne van der Berg just allowing his forwards to pick and go all the way. Now Chichuka's got it. Still about 4 meters out from the try line now. Pick and go again. Right, Morne van der Berg. This time he's opting to go wide. It's Dan Kriel. Good defense from up the Van Rienen there. Still coming is the Lions. Zeilinger. Still 5 meters out. Good defense from the Western Province. Morne van der Berg. Chichuka again. Brought down beautifully by Rikus Pretorius. Now gives it out to Carlu Sadi. And a grass cutter tackle there. Penalty advantage to the Lions. Penalty against Rikus Pretorius there. And Morne van der Berg tries to go quickly, but referee calls him back. So, yeah. Yeah, no, Achilles says, I hope they didn't offend anyone, but the guy just can't enjoy the game without insulting. Absolutely. Inky, I gave him a yellow card and Guru gave him a permanent red card. He was acting like a child. Absolutely, guys. So, yeah, he was annoying. So let's get back to some rugby. It is a penalty to the Lions, 5 meters out from the Western Province try line, with about 15 minutes to go in this game. It's just been all Lions in the second half. There was a time when the Western Province looked good, and probably should have been a yellow card to the Lions, but the referee was too patient. So the line-out has been overthrown, and it's now taken forward by the Western Province. Here they come, Abner van Reen and Dan du Plessis. They're running this from their own try line now. Sergio Peterson up to over the 22-meter line. He goes. Needs support now. Paul de Wet out to Johan de Toey. Good defense from Sangweni. Now Paul de Wet against Sergio Peterson. Thumping tackle on him from Javier Viljoen. And it's been knocked on by Sergio Peterson. So scrum down to the Lions, 5 meters out from their own 22. Gilly says, thank guys, enjoy the game. And then Barry has had 2 yellow cards. Absolutely. Right, so another chance now for the Lions, 5 meters out from the 22 of the Western Province, with about 14 minutes to go. It's a 28-point ball game at the moment. The Lions absolutely surprising everyone today. Right, so Morne van der Berg to feed this to the scrum for the Lions side. And I must say I'm quite impressed so far with the replacement of the Western Province, Jason Alexander, who's hooking down at hooker for the Western Province. He looks very lively. Another youngster maybe to look forward to seeing in the future. Right, Morne van Berg to feed the scrum for the Lions. Will he get this back quickly? The scrum wheels. He does get it out now. He tries to go on his own, but Paul de Wet's got him covered. And it's going to be a penalty to the Western Province here. I'm not exactly sure what the reason for that is, but I think it's just come up as illegal scrummaging. But I think they have wheeled the scrum just a little bit. So Abner van Reen with a chance to kick this downfield. And he's going to find touch roundabout and halfway for the Western Province. Unbelievable stuff at the moment. Actually, says the rugby guru has stated that Abba has been banished from rugby for life due to using of the wrong drug that made him insane. Absolutely. Right, so 14 minutes to go, or 13 minutes to go, guys. It is now a line out to the Western Province, roundabout and halfway here, and a chance for them on the attack. Alexander with the throw-in finds he's jumping beautifully now up to Van Reen and Rikus Pretoria. Beautiful angle from Van Roos, and Van Roos has gone straight through over the 22-meter line. He goes, now he needs support, finds it beautifully from Paul de Wet. Dan du Plessis, 5 meters out from the try line now, the Western Province. They need support really quickly, but what an angle from Van Roos. Now it comes back to Alexander again for the Western Province. Paul de Wet now. Here they come. Oh, the ball's supposed to lose, but advantage to the Western Province. Penalty to them. And here we could see a yellow card coming for a professional foul. It is going to be Yaku Fasaki, who's just come onto the field for the Lions, who gets the yellow card. And the referee's patience have finally run out. Right, as Henry says, Spiel no, yes, they are. Mahmoud says people from Cape Town calls Wednesday night, mommy's night. The guys just want to get home. Achilles says, I wonder how, Irfan says, what an embarrassment. Westman, lack of strength and depth showing here. So line out to them, 5 meters out from the try line. Tierson collects it for the Western Province, and now they form the maul. Alexander with the ball in hand at the back of this maul. Can the Western Province get over with 12 minutes to go in this game? They are slightly moving forward, but now they go down, and another penalty advantage to the Western Province here. Paul de Wet digging deep for this one. Will he get it out for the Western Province? Yes, he will. Now up to Van Reen, and out it goes to Sergio Peterson. Peterson out to Tim Swiel, who knocks it on, unfortunately. And we are going to come back for another penalty to the Western Province. And let's see what happens from here. Tim Swiel very disgusted with himself there. And another yellow card to the Lions. This time it is Ruben Skuman who gets the yellow card. So 2 yellow cards now to the Lions. And they'll probably play the rest of this game without, with 13 men, because there will only be like 2 minutes left when these guys do come back. Ethan says, I don't think any of the clubs will be any competition for the British and Irish Lions. Well, without the Springboks, no. I unfortunately don't believe that they do stand any chance of winning the British and Irish Lions. But who knows? We got some depth, and if we get back on our sides on a day, we might just pull it off. But who knows? So another penalty to the Western Province now, 5 meters out. The Lions with 2 yellow cards at the moment, and an opportunity for the Western Province to maybe score 28 points in 12 minutes. Who knows? So, Barry, there's 12 minutes left in this, 11 minutes to go in this game. So the Western Province need 28 points in 11 minutes. They've got a 2-man advantage. So hopefully they can pull a few back, make for an interesting final 10 minutes of this game. Who knows? Achilles says not even New Zealand clubs will win the British and Irish Lions, in my opinion. Well, in fact, there was one New Zealand club that won last time round, Achilles. Was it the Blues that beat the Lions? I think so. I think the Blues managed to beat the Lions on their tour matches last time out. So, yeah, anything can happen. You might just get that little upset down the line. Who knows? Maybe the Sharks or the Lions can do that, or Western Province. Who knows? But without those Springboks, I think it's going to be really, really hard to do. We've got 10 and a half minutes to go in this game, guys. The Lions just stealing away valuable time with the scrum resets at the moment. And I don't think that scrum was the right option to go for the Western Province. Right, Paul de Wet to feed this in. It's been around 22 minutes. The last time any points were scored in this game. So, a penalty shot to the Western Province there. The Lions collapsing that scrum there, and the referee having no other option but to give a penalty try. So the Lions 38, the Western Province 17, with 9.5 minutes to go. The Bulls beat the Lions in 1997. Yes, that was correct. And then also, I think it was the Blues that beat the Lions last time out when they toured New Zealand. Ruben Mayer says, Wes, how's it going, Ruben? Don't be shocked by the scoreline. It is, in fact, true. The Lions are leading by 38-17 with 9 minutes to go in this game. Can this Lions team hold out? They've got 2 yellow cards at the moment, and the referee are not having any of this at the moment. So any mistakes made inside the 10 meters of the try line will be punished with a yellow card from now on. Dan Creel getting some attention for the Lions before we resume this game. And what an interesting result so far. 38 points to 17, a 21 points difference with 9 minutes to go. The Lions do have 2 players in the bin at the moment, which will only be back about 2 minutes from time. So an opportunity here for the Western Province to play some sevens with this Lions side. Restart by Zeilinger. It's a deep one. He's going to find Evan Roos, has had a brilliant game for the Western Province, apart from his yellow card. So they've got possession inside the 22 now. Here they come. Rikus Pretorius, away he goes. Another chance here for the Western Province. Paul de Wet over the 22 he goes. Still going as Paul de Wet. And he is going to run in for another try for the Western Province. And suddenly we do have a game on here. It is 38-22 with a conversion to come. And how easily that was scored by the Western Province. Going the blind side quickly from Paul de Wet to Rikus Pretorius, who had the gas, the inside pass to Paul de Wet, and he just outsprinted the Lions defense there for a try in the corner. What a try from the Western Province. Right. Well, who knows what is going to happen now. There's a chance the Western Province can get a losing point if they're lucky, says Barry. Well, be surprised. The Western Province are back in this game. Look what Benetton did to our best club. British and Irish Lions will trash. Well, the conversion from Tim Swill is over. So it's a 14-point game at the moment, 38-24. And we've got about 8 minutes left in this game. What a finish to this. Still 2 men down is this Lions side at the moment. Paul de Wet out sprinting Zeilinger to the try line there. 2 tries in 2 minutes. And that's exactly what the Lions don't need at the moment. Unbelievable stuff. Achilles, what a comeback from Western Province. Well done so far. Can they get another 2 tries? 8 minutes to go. Zeilinger to restart this for the Lions. It's another deep kick in, taken again by Ian van Roos for the Western Province. Trying to step his way forward. Goes over the 22. Still going is Ian van Roos. Now quickly comes back Paul de Wet. Out it goes to Tim Swill. Now gets it out. Sergio Peterson, there's space on the outside here. Dan du Plessis back inside to Sergio Peterson. Here comes the Western Province again. Oh, it's been taken there by the Lions this time. The alert from Johan de Toey just into the hands of the Lions. 5 meters out from their own 22 is the Lions now. Mornay van der Berg. Out it goes to the loose forwards, trying to work their way 2 meters outside their own 22. They will be trying to slow this game down quite a bit now. Is this Lions side. Mornay van der Berg just waiting for the ball at the back here. Going to go with the box kick over the top. Who's chasing this down? Maxwane is, but nowhere near. Now it comes out to Sergio Peterson again. Now Sinatla on his own 10-meter line. Here they come. Steps inside. Beautiful run here from Sinatla. Up to the 22-meter line he goes. 5 meters out from the 22 now. Paul de Wet. Out it goes to Tim Swill. Gives it out to Ricus Pretorius. He straightens the line up to the 22-meter line. Needs support now as the Western Province. Comes back. Tennyson back inside. Beautiful pass there. Over the 22-meter line they go. Ian van Roos now. Charges his way forward. Will they get this ball back as the Western Province? Yes, they will. Pick and go from them again, but this time they're a bit isolated. They do get it back though. Now Tim Swill. Dan du Plessis. Ricus Pretorius. Out wide it goes to Johan de Toey. Johan de Toey. Oh, the pass is beautiful, and it's a try to the Western Province in the corner. And it's a try to, let's see who scored this one. It is a try to, well, just wait for it. I think it is Neil Otto, Cornel Smith, who gets the try for the Western Province here. And suddenly it is game on, 38 to 29, with a conversion to come. Welcome from the Western Province. There's 5 minutes left in this game, Ruben, and it looks like it could be for a cracking finish. If this conversion gets over, it is a 9-point game at the moment. Ethan says, what's going on there? If Hendrickson, the conversion unfortunately not going over for Tim Swill in the corner. So it is a 9-point game at the moment. The Lions leading, but what a comeback from the Western Province. 3 tries in a matter of 5 minutes. And what the hell? This is really good. 11J said if Hendrickson could see aren't called up to the box squad, then Goosen will also be back soon. Bulls are a strong side, so they might have a chance against the Lions. Also have Aplon too, which is true. Right, so Zeilinger to restart this. The Lions still got 2 players in the bin at the moment, and it's a 9-point game with 5 minutes to go. Right, another restart taken by Ian van Roos again. What a game he's had. It up beautifully for the Western Province, about 5 to 7 meters up from the 22. Running this again. Out wide to Sergio Peterson. Now Dan du Plessis straightens the line beautifully up to the 10-meter line. Needs support now. Over halfway he goes. Nearly up the 10-meter line of the Lions here. Great tackle, but advantage to the Western Province here. Little kick ahead, and it's going to be a penalty to the Lions this time, unfortunately. What just happened there? Because there was advantage to the Western Province. And referee, no, it has come back to the Western Province. Penalty to the Western Province. And they are going to kick at goal here. Runabout in the middle of the field. About 5 between the halfway and the 10-meter line inside Lions half. And if Tim Swill can get this, it is going to be a 6-point game. That is how vital this kick is. Lions are playing with 13 men still. The kick from Tim Swill is over. So it is now just a 6-point game here at Ellis Park. It's 38 to 32 here. The Lions leading a 6-point lead with 3.5 minutes to go in this game. Still 2 men down is the Lions. What a comeback from the Western Province. So sailing again in a matter of 5 minutes, restarting 3 times in a row. Right, the restart taken by Jeff van Roos again. He's going to make a couple of meters again. Beautiful run from Jeff van Roos. Definitely man of the match performance from him now. Paul de Wet waiting for this ball to come back. They're going blindside. Rickers Pretorius. Rickers Pretorius up to the 10-meter line. He goes. Comes back Paul de Wet now. Here they come with the big forwards now. Tim Swiel out the back. It goes out to Dan du Plessis now. Sergio Peterson. There's more space for him. He's still going. Is Sergio Peterson. Peterson up to halfway. Gives it to Johan de Toey, who knocks it on, unfortunately. And it is going to be a scrum down to the Lions right about on the 10-meter line inside the inside Lions half. And with 2.5 minutes to go, we might see one of the yellow cards getting back on the field. Wow, what a comeback from the Western Province. Unfortunately, Johan de Toey not able to hold on to that. And it is going to be a scrum down to the Lions roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. And let's see if we're going to get a yellow card back. Henk Pienaar says, "Hoe kry ons dit reg, Leeuws?" Well, it's an incredible fight back from the Western Province. So Jaco Versaghi is now back on the field. So the Lions now back to 14 men. We're just awaiting one more yellow card to come back onto the field, though. Right, Morne van der Berg to feed this for the Lions. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. What can they do with this one? Will they play defensively or will they keep this ball in hand? Morne van der Berg snipes on the back, gives it out. Beautiful run here from the Lions over halfway to go. Need quick ball now, though. Western Province must be careful not to give away a penalty here. Opportunity for the Lions. They're just going to play the clock now. Morne van der Berg just bringing in his troops here. Big counter-ruck from the Western Province, but to no prevail. The Lions still controlling this with 1.5 minutes to go in this game. Roundabout and halfway, pick and go from them. Oh, driven back in the tackle by Western Province. They must be careful not to give away a penalty themselves as the Lions here. Pick and go again from the Lions, roundabout and halfway. Better to the Lions here. Western Province not releasing the player, and that penalty will probably kick that goal with 1 minute to go. He's going to waste as much time as possible, and that is a big let off for the Lions. Unfortunately, I think it is who's the one that gave away that penalty, because I don't have the numbers here. 16, 17, 18, 19. So there's the Vent Marais who gave away the penalty for the Western Province there, and the Lions have opted to go for touch from here. So, wow, that's a really big call, because I would have thought that they would have played down a minute. So with 30 seconds to go, the Lions are now back to full strength again, 15 against 15, and they've got the line-out roundabout on the 22 of the Western Province. Line-out coming up for Jaco Versaghi. Oh, it's been stolen by the Western Province, and here they come. Now Jeff van Roos, Tim Swiel inside his own 22. Rickers Pretorius now over the 22. They go. Sergio Peterson up to the 10-meter line comes to Western Province now. Paul de Wet, Jeff van Roos again. Big drive forward from him up to the 10-meter line inside Western Province half. Now Paul de Wet. Out it goes Tim Swiel. They're going to run to Sinatla now. Sinatla brought down by Jaco Versaghi. Beautifully tackled there. And they do get it back though. Here they come again as the Western Province. Time is up on the clock here. The ball goes dead. It is game over. Paul de Wet hanging on to that ball. Now Tim Swiel. Out it goes to Dan du Plessis. He's trying to run this up to the 10-meter line. Still Johan de Toey puts his head down. Can the Western Province steal this game? Tim Swiel. Out it goes to Rickers Pretorius. Out wide to Marais. Marais up to the 10-meter line. Again comes the Western Province. Inside their own half. Rickers Pretorius. Tim Swiel. Dan du Plessis gives it out to one of the replacement prop forwards, who gets driven back in the tackle, but they still have possession. Paul de Wet, out it goes to Tim Swiel. Tim Swiel brought down by Jaco Versaghi again. Going backwards is the Western Province now, just slowing it down just a little bit at the moment. Boldevet waiting for the ball to come out now. Rickus Pretorius out wide it goes to Alexander. Alexander puts his head down. Needs support now from the Western Province. They do get it. The vet out to Johan de Toy again. Roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. The vet again. Out it goes to Tennyson. Tennyson brought down on the 10-meter line as well. Van der Merwe. Oh, has it been knocked on by Tim Swiel? No, says the referee. Play on. Sergio Peterson's got possession now. Needs support though. And a penalty to the Lions, and that will be the ball game. They could be very spiteful and go for goal from here and not allow the Western Province to get another bonus point. So what will they do with this one? Valiantly trying to come back into this game was the Western Province, but unfortunately just not good enough at the end of the day. It doesn't look like the Lions are going to go for anything. So have they just kicked this out? Yes, they have. So full time here at Ellis Park is the Lions 38, the Western Province 32. So what a comeback from the Western Province in the end. But the Lions' effort just after halftime, at the end of halftime, and the first 10, 15 minutes of the second half was enough to secure the victory over the Western Province today. But a very lively game. And yeah, this just proves that the Currie Cup is very much alive and still living in the hearts of the South African fans at the moment. What a game from these two teams. Really done a great job. And a 6-point win for the Lions at the end of the day. Congratulations to them. And thank you for everybody who has joined in for this live stream. I will see you guys again on the weekend when we do we'll do another Currie Cup game on Friday. But we will definitely be back for the British and Irish Lions against Japan on Saturday. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for joining. Until next time, this is the Rugby Guru.